Chuck with Traders War Room, back at you with a quick video that could make you some bank. Let's get it. Legal disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You're responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. Check us out on our many platforms we have, Discord server, website, and our instant message alert link. Things I'm watching this week. Here's your earnings report. Thank you, Earnings Whisper. Guys, the things circled in green have my curiosity going into this week trading. And just giving you guys some food for thought, here's your total premiums, calls versus puts that were on Friday. Definitely, we got some strong sentiment on the green side as well, but overall, the put side is definitely having the stronger sentiment, so we got to pay attention to that and just got to be ready to adapt and be flexible so we can attack the market whichever direction it goes. Kicking it off with SPY. Guys, we got a lot of bullish sentiment going into this week. However, I think we're going to hit some of that resistance at the top, and we're actually going to see some rejection. So I am a little bearish on SPY going into this week. I would not be surprised if we get a rush to the top and then we see a dramatic decline once we hit that resistance point coming back to the downside. Guys, with earnings season kicking off and we're starting with the banks, you got to pay attention to XLF. I do think XLF has a little more room to go to the upside, but similar to SPY, I think we hit some resistance up there at the top and we're just not quite ready to break through yet, so we come back down. With Pepsi having earnings, this will be a good test to see if we're ready for a breakout. I do like this for continuation. However, we have to hold this level and we got to break to the upside. If we can't, we're definitely coming back down to the 168 levels, and that'll all be dependent upon how their earnings play out. Similar trade here with Coca-Cola. This will ride the coattails of Pepsi. If Pepsi does well, Coca-Cola will do well. If Pepsi does poorly, you'll probably see a decline in Coca-Cola. But I do like where Coca-Cola is at currently. I think we're in a consolidation pattern, and there is room to the upside on this particular trade. Airlines, call me a fool, but I think we're at the bottom on airlines. I think we get a move to the upside on some airlines earnings, and we're kicking it off with Delta Airlines. Also, we're going to pay attention to a few other airline stocks as well, but I think we're at the bottom and we got some uptrending due. Just like with Pepsi, I think UAL will follow the coattails of where DAL goes. Again, I think we're at the bottom here and we got some upside momentum going into these earnings for the airlines. Benchmark for some earnings sectors as far as the financial sector is concerned. JPM, definitely paying attention. I'm watching this very closely and seeing how they perform so that I can capitalize on some of the other names like Wells Fargo and Bank of America that have earnings towards the end of the week or coming up in the near term. Again, following JPM and Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo is on my radar. I definitely like where we're at currently. Starting to kind of see a little cup and handle on the 4-hour chart forming. I would like to see this push to the upside. If JPM and the financial sector does well, you could definitely see a dramatic push and a breakthrough from the current resistance levels that we have near term. On the same lines, similar information. Bank of America is on my radar as well. Same thing. We've got to see what Morgan Stanley does, what JPM does, and then we can follow it up with some of the other bank industries that we like to trade. Getting into the big boys, Amazon. You already know Amazon will kind of follow the SPY, and it actually has enough market cap that it can push the needle on SPY. So if we have an overall bullish sentiment in the market going through the bell, then expect Amazon to probably go to the upside. However, I'm betting that we hit some of this resistance at the top, and I think that we got a little bit of a backtrack coming here soon. So I got some active puts on Amazon going into next week. Apple, similar story. Apple definitely had a beast of a week last week and everything's green, surging to the upside. However, I think we hit that resistance point. I don't think we're quite ready yet as far as the overall market is concerned to break through to the upside. So we hit that resistance and we drop back. And last but not least, Tesla. Tesla had some crazy, funky news coming out over the weekend, and so definitely paying attention to this. Tesla news is kind of particular because what seems would be bad news is usually good news for Tesla, and what seems to be good news is usually bad news for Tesla. So I'll be paying attention to this and following this as it trends along with SPY and some of the other bullish indexes that track the Tesla stock. And that's the video, guys. I wish you the best of luck when the bell rings. And if you want to come attack the market with the bulls, come check us out at traderswarroom.com and come join the team where we look at the stock market like a war zone and stocks and sectors are our battle, guys. Hope to see you over on our team. Guys, that's it. Later.